Well, good evening, everybody. Sorry, I've been a little bit MIA right now. I've been working real hard. Been doing a lot of hard work at work, so haven't had enough time to do these update videos. So I thought I'd go ahead and give you another update video of the 2012 Civic. Right now, I've recently just passed 31,000 miles on it, and I still love it. I think I'll keep it or either trade it in for a maybe a more upgraded Civic, because I actually did check one out, and it's really nice. This time it has a little bit more of a premium look. The whole body of the car still stayed the same. It still has a nice sporty shape. Really looks good. You now can get black leather or black cloth interior if you want this time, instead of getting that ugly gray cloth. I hate the gray cloth because those tend to get to stain very easily. I've also found out only on the EXL models and the SI models. We already know the SI models get standard fog lights, but the EXL models get standard fog lights as well. The EX model for 2013 doesn't. So Honda, you're not doing what you're supposed to do again, but you are trying to listen to all your, listen to all the complaints from your Honda customers. But please put fog lights on all the models except for the LX. And also, please put automatic headlamps throughout the whole line of the car. That would be much convenient for me. You already seen the new plate that I've gotten, so that's what my username is, artistic 102390. That's me. So I had to get the tags for it. The car is dirty because I've actually been driving in snow. We've had snow for almost maybe past 2 days. I think it snowed. It snowed Friday. And it looks like it's doing a little bit something right now. I'm actually up here in Rockville doing this video. It's the only time I can get at least a little bit of alone time. Right now, I actually looked at the wheels. They are completely white. Completely white, and a little bit of road dirt, road grime on it. But they are completely white. Let's go ahead and step on inside. Now, like I said, you can get black cloth interior if you were to choose the EXL or the EX or the EXL model. But the only thing is, you just don't get the standard fog lights on EX and above. Close this door. It's a little cold out here. And not only that, you don't get automatic headlamps across the whole line. This one I actually have automatic off headlamps instead of auto on and off. And not only that, you don't have this plastic on here. You actually have the material right up on the door panels instead of just on the armrest like for 2012. Everything's still held up pretty well. Excuse all this mess up in here. So I'll go ahead and start it up for you. It's a little bit. It's about probably, it's like 4 or something in the afternoon, in the evening right now. And start it up. Still starts up brand new. Starts up very quiet. It's very quiet. The engine is very quiet. But it's really nice. It's still held up like for over a year. It's only about 1 year old. This is actually starting year 2 that this car is about to start turning. And also, I wish they put a leather wrapped steering wheel in this car too, on the EX models and above. A leather wrapped steering wheel will look much better. I already know all the Civics don't get a leather wrap gear shifter, so that's fine by me. But I have checked out the 13, and I compared it with my 12. It doesn't look like this anymore. It looks so much different. You have chrome treatment going around the, you know, some of the buttons. You also have a little storage compartment here. If you get any trim model you want, you got a little storage compartment here. You can put anything in there. If you know, if you were to get the 13, if you were to also get the 13, you also would get, you know, the silver accent finishing around the vents, and also a nice soft touch graining, you know, soft touch material going on right here. And all of this would be a little bit hard, but it would be one full piece. You also get like black piano finish on the steering wheel of the Civic, and also little chrome treatments around the control buttons and stuff like that for 2013. The 12s, you don't get that. So this is a 12. This the 13 that I looked at, that's what you get. You get chrome treatment. You get a more premium look, you know, much better leather seats. Instead of getting gray, you can actually get black. And I personally would probably want to trade this in for another one. I probably would want to get it with the black leather. I like the black leather interior. But if you were to get the EXL model, if you were to get a Honda Civic with fog lights, you have to get the EXL model. I still might get, you know, fog lights put on this car. I don't know. I still might go ahead and get that done. Or maybe just try and maybe upgrade to a 2013 Honda Civic. You still don't get an auto dimming rearview mirror for the top trims, so that's too bad. That kind of sucks. Excuse me. The iMid screen, everything still works. Nothing, no problems at all, really. The only time I've had a problem was when the monitor lights actually went off for me, and that was when it was really, really cold out. And I think when it really gets cold, the temperature, you know, outside can mess with your TPMS system, you know, your TPMS and the tires. So if that ever happens, just fill your tires up maybe like 1.5% of PSI. That way it'll cut off completely. So I've already done that, so it never came back up on me again. One thing I wish this car had was maybe like vanity lights. You know, lights in the, you know, in the mirror, the vanity mirror. That would be very helpful for maybe anybody, you know. I'm not gonna open any of the windows of the sunroof or nothing. It's really cold out here. It's about 35 degrees, and I'm gonna show you how many miles I got on it right now. I have about 31,330 miles on it. And that's mostly highway driving because I do about 40-mile commute, about maybe like a 40-mile round trip each day. So let's give you a sound demonstration. Sound system still sounds real good. And sometimes it's hard to tell. You even have the door, if you even have like the door closed, can still hear, you know, the sound system, because it's really does sound real good. Add down a little bit. Not only do you get chrome treatment around, you know, like the knobs and stuff like that, you also get chrome treatment on your gear shifter and right where the cup holders is. And also, finally, you get a sliding armrest for 2013. The 12s don't have that. So that was their second attempt for 2013. They actually did a much better job this time. I still have to get the mirror fixed, the passenger side mirror fixed. I still got to get that fixed. So, well, I probably will get that when I get income tax coming in. So, it doesn't cost that much, about $288. So just to get that whole thing, that's included with labor and stuff. Excuse that. But so far everything's still held up pretty well. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video short. Oh, okay. So if you're actually in the market for looking, looking for a nice fuel efficient sporty two-door compact car, I suggest you buy this car. I'll go ahead and let you see the car, the inside, the outside one more time before I cut it. And it looks like it's starting to snow already. I say it's still a great car. I highly recommend it. I highly recommend this car to anybody who wants to buy one. I probably wouldn't recommend the 8th generation, but if you don't want, all the new technology and stuff on the Civic, go ahead and go for the 8th generation. The 8th generation is not bad, but it was bad for me because I really didn't like it. A little snow. But I'm going to have to really get this car washed. It's really dirty. But if you really don't like the 8th generation, go for the 9th generation. The 9th generation looks much more masculine. It has a sporty shape. But, the 8th generation, to me, kind of looked like a feminine's car. So, I really wanted another man's car. So, if you're looking for a nice two-door compact sporty coupe, I suggest you buy this car. This car is absolutely great. The gas mileage is much better than 8th generation. The whole body styling of the car, body shape of the car still looks good. It looks much better than 8th generation. It's not too round. So, they actually gave it a more bolder look. It looks much bold. Looks much sporty and bold. And to me, I kind of drive it like an Infiniti a little bit, like an Infiniti G35 or maybe an Ultima Coupe a little bit. But yeah, so if you're looking for a nice compact sports coupe, I suggest you buy this car. This car will get you from point A to point B without having any problems at all. So with that said and done, have a great evening, everybody, and